bad. Well, next movie. Here we go, part 3 to today. And sometimes it makes me feel really bad. And that way, the psilocybin is what I'm talking about still. Sometimes the mushrooms make me feel really bad. No food poisoning. In order to make me feel really good. Because it's like, oh no, if I get this guy feeling good, he's just gonna lay there and feel good. But I need this guy to move. This guy is an energy weaver. So we gotta have him moving. And he's lazy. He likes to do nothing. He barely likes to stand. He likes to move from seated position to seated position to seated position. He'll move for like 10 feet or a mile, and then he'll sit. Good, can we just get this guy standing for a whole day or something? Jeez. Then after he stands for a whole day, can we get him walking for a whole day? That'd be cool. And if we get him walking for a whole day, can we get him running for a whole day? That'd be awesome. Maybe running for 3 days, that'd be great. Man, if he could run for 3 days, he'd start to believe he was limitless within those 3 days for sure. He'd probably fly. But he's so lazy, he can't even keep himself doing one thing for too long. Goodness, this is impressive. He's been here for, what, an hour and 8 minutes so far. In 3 parts. Not that I made the 3 parts. The dang, SD drive does the 3 parts. I don't know why. I wish it didn't. Saves it in chapters. I don't know how to put them together. I need some kind of movie editor. So whatever. We just won't do it. We'll just record and record and record and record and record. And we'll put out 33-minute, 22-second videos. And it'll seem pretty awesome to me because I love those 2 master numbers. Anyways, we started this out 2 chapters ago. Telling everybody how they're racist, prejudiced, and bigots. They're bigots. And they hate themselves. So all they can see is portraits of themselves hating themselves. That's all they can see. And they don't get it. They're like, no. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna go over to this guy. I'm gonna tell him how dumb he is. And it's gonna change him. That's, that's cool. I guess maybe that'll work. Maybe that's my approach. Maybe that's what I'm trying to do personally. Hey, you guys. You're dumb. Listen to me. That didn't work, did it? Okay, fine. Alright, so if that's not going to work, how are we going to do it? I don't know. But you're all racist, you're prejudiced, and you're bigots. No, I'm not, they say. No. I wonder how many people turned off the video when they heard me say that. Oh. No. How dare you? Don't you dare tell me what I am. I only hate some people. That doesn't make me prejudiced or bigoted. I only hate this group of people. Maybe it's cool to say prejudice and bigot because maybe it doesn't always have to pertain to race. You can be a bigot about anything, right? You can be you can hate many different groups of people. They don't have to be your race, so you're all bigots. Ah, there we go. That'd be nice. Prejudice, I think, is still race. I don't know. You'd have to break it down to your definitions. I know there's those word wizards out there that are going to really hold me to my words and the accuracy of them. Oh no, we can't believe you because you said this one word out of context. I know what you meant, but you said it out of context, so fuck you. Not gonna listen. I have a way to route my ego into its safety zone now. With my intelligence, my cleverness. Okay, well, if that's what you want to do, you're only fucking yourself. Anyways, not a big deal. I mean, I'm completely insane, so don't worry about that. It's a good time. How long can we hang out together this time? Well, I don't have to smoke. I don't have anywhere to go. Whenever I get down here, though, I stop wanting to go back up to my tent. I'm like, why do I want to go there? I don't want to go to bed there or hang out there. I just want to be down here, hanging out, having a good time, living my life. Oh, I don't know. I'm really thirsty. I'm really hungry. I think that's one of the things that gets me most. I have to use my reptile arms, so I can barely reach. Typically, I can just reach down like this, but my reptile arms, they won't let me stretch. Oh, goodness. I went to sleep last night. I was feeling way better, but now, oh, goodness. What am I going to do? How long is it going to take to heal? Forever. Maybe I can smoke while I do it. No, I can't smoke while I do it. Okay, fine. No smoking. Fine. Oh. Yeah, smoking does make me feel high, that's for sure. I always feel it. Washes over my whole body, my whole energy to it. I've got to go get me some kind of, I don't know. Some water. I don't know if you guys can come with me for this one. I guess I'll try. Just go real slow. Probably work out. Problem is I got these reptile arms right now, so I can't really reach very far, so I have to go slow. Can't really give myself a lot of stability with the arm. The arm reach. Ugh. Okay. Well, this is still good stuff, so let's see here. Alright. So as we hate ourselves, in any way, whether it be inwardly or outwardly, whatever it is, if you hold it deep inside of yourself in some way, and you look at a white person, you think, damn it, that motherfucker's oppressing me. Look at that fucking white person. Or when you look at a black person, you say, that motherfucker, look at him over there, he's less than me, or whatever it is. He's a danger to society, he's this or that or the other. And by the way, we don't even know these people, you know. But maybe that person is, you know. But why is that person a danger? Or why is that person oppressing you? And is it because really the color of their skin? Is that really the way that you want to look at it? Say, it's because he's white. That's white. Oh. Well, maybe it's not because he's white. Maybe he is white, and yes, he is doing this thing. But maybe it's not because he's a white person. Maybe it's because he's a hateful person, or he's an ignorant person. Or, you know, he's a person that feels like he needs to do this for some form of power because he's a powerless person, you know. He's a person that, you know, feels whatever which way, you know. So just to say, you know, why? And if you're looking at the color of their skin as the reason as to why, that's a really silly thing. Especially when it comes to white people sometimes. They're like the only group of people that never band together. You know, if you see a group of black people, see a black person getting jumped, you know, by white people, you know, the black people would jump in and help their brother typically. This is how I was taught when I was a kid, this was the case. But, you know, with the white people, it's not the same thing. You know, they don't really help each other. So that's an interesting thing. You know, they seem to be all very individual. And, you know, there's a good reason for that. You know, we say Europeans did this, Europeans did that, but well, which Europeans did this, you know? Was it predominantly the British? Was it predominantly the French? Was it predominantly the Spanish? You know, did the Italians do this? You know, who did this? Who did this oppression thing that you're talking about? And yeah. Like, you know, I hear there's New York neighborhoods, Italian neighborhoods. You wouldn't want to be a Jew walking through one of these Italian neighborhoods, you know, you wouldn't want to be all kinds of different races. They're very, very racist, prejudice, however it is, against pretty much anybody who's not them, no matter if they're white or not, no matter who they are, you know. You better be a Guido, a whoop, you know, you better be the right type of white person who's going to be there, you know. And even from the right part of Italy. You know, a lot of Italians don't like Sicilians. So they're mixed with blacks, you know, they're slave race or something or whatever it is. So, a lot of them are very happy with the Sicilians as well. That's what I've heard, or maybe it's just the Southern Italians. I can't remember exactly the accuracy of these informations, as all these things are told to me by people, and I don't fact check people. I just listen to what they say and make my own determination of my life through these things, you know. But I do go for my own spiritual experience, which helps me, you know, understand the mirror of consciousness in this way I wish to explain to you today. All these different manners. Of course, you know, I'm a white person, so who knows? Maybe if I was another race of people, you know, you'd want to listen to me more, depending on who you are. Maybe not, you know, people who've met me, people of color that have met me, have really enjoyed me talking to them, you know. So, it's cool. I remember going to Standing Rock and being looked at as the enemy because of my skin, but I came there for everybody. You know, I was not the enemy in any way, but that's not the way they treated me. I've had a friend that's going out, you know, picking mushrooms and edible mushrooms, you know, mushrooms that you could sell at restaurants, very fine, fancy, nice restaurant mushrooms. Picking them and being, you know, held up and stolen from by a group of Native Americans, you know. Held up at gunpoint, you know. This was interesting, you know, and I'm sure this has probably happened to other people too, from other races, and with white people being the people with the guns, or with black people being the people with the guns, or whatever it is. But you can see where these things exist within every race of people. But you can look at the big guy and say, hey, this is the one that's causing all of us to be this way towards each other. Now that doesn't make any sense to me. What do you mean? You're saying that because of this system, you hate one another, and kill one another, and rob from one another, and then rob from others, because the system makes you. That you see your brother who is in the same situation as you, the same situation as you, and you think, how can I steal from my brother? How can I take from him to get on top? Instead of going to whoever it is that you see as oppressing you and taking from them. If you were to do this, if you think that somebody really is doing this to you, I think it's odd. I think it's a strange value.